So people tend to really struggle with this matchup, and I'm going to show you exactly how I play it. The Gnar matchup, I have taken 2 AP shards, flat health shard, second wind in resolve secondary, and unflinching as well. Unflinching gives you a 10 armor and MR temporary buff for 2 seconds when you're hit by any form of crowd control, including slows. Gnar's Boomerang, look at my armor right there, plus 10, plus 10. Gnar's Boomerang has a small slow on it, right? Gnar's melee form Q, the boulder throw, has a slow on it as well. Gnar's W has a stun, his R has a stun as well if he knocks you into a wall, even if he doesn't knock you into a wall, right? So we use all of these things to our advantage. I think his E and range form, if he jumps on you, has a slow as well. I could be wrong about that one, but basically, Gnar has a lot of slows in his kit, right? And some stuns as well. And so we use the unflinching rune. With second wind to help power through the early game. Oh. Okay, so his melee Q is down now. By giving ourselves a lot of bonus armor and MR, and then we look to play the lane as normal, we will look to push in proxy, right? He is most vulnerable when he is in range form, however, he is the hardest to catch as well when he's in his range form, right? So what we're gonna do is... Oh, he also has more damage when... Hello, I have to leave now. I'm at the ghost here. Oh. I was thinking that's very, very abnormal for him to walk past the wave, because if I had fought him on that wave, when he jumped forward, I think I might have beaten him because of the minion difference, but the Aatrox was there, which was my suspicion, so we leave immediately. I need boots in this matchup very early, but I don't have enough money for refill potion, so I'm just gonna go for health potion and then just crash this wave in with the teleport. Then look for my proxy immediately. I'm not going to bother looking at the turret plate here because he's in teleport's lane, or just, I guess he's walking back. Or he already TP'd, okay. And then with proxy now. So that's the hardest part of the lane over, all right? As soon as you hit your first proxy, if you can maintain this tempo right here, you're good. Just get Ninja Tabby Rush against him, Steel Caps, right? Steel Caps is very, very good against Gnar. And then as long as the enemy team has some extra auto attackers besides Gnar, nope. The goofling, man. Come on now, brother. Don't pick a counter pick into me and then get bodied by the proxy as well as my superior lane management. No, brother. Okay, I take a recall here. I love when that happens. That's so fun. Okay. So any team has Aatrox, Gnar, and Neela, so Steel Cap Tabby is really good for me here, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy that. You do want some early AP as well, however, to help you maintain your wave clear. And so with Ampton, I'll have 56 AP, which is a lot, plenty for the early game for the first 2 levels to make sure that I'm actually getting this these waves crashed in, right? So I lose the cannon, but I get the XP. I'm okay with that. Because the Gnar did lose almost a full creep wave earlier, chasing me as well, so he did lose quite a bit. He might be down on me in experience, actually. I'm not fully sure, because the Aatrox did come top again before as well. But I'm down to go proxy again. Okay, this guy's Gromp is still up. I might get ganked again. It is very possible here. My farm is looking very, very good for this matchup, though. This level of farm should never happen. By the way, guys, I wanted to mention, I mentioned it in my other video, but no. Are you really ganking me again? I'm gonna go for the wave. I'm dead here, by the way, but I'm going for the minion wave. Ooh. Okay, fling you back again. I need to get this cannon here. I have enough damage on him to where he has to back off for a little while. I'm dead, though. There's no way I live. I just want to make sure I get the cannon. Live for as long as you can. Waste his time. Nice. See ya, rat. Dude, this guy must be a viewer. He's really Killer Quincy. Okay, bud. Is that a Bleach reference? I'm really getting camped by this guy right now. That's 3 ganks and what? In 2.5 minutes, 3 ganks? And I'm still almost 10 CS per minute. I'm ahead of the Gnar. What the I'm ahead of him by quite a bit, actually. And I have a turret plate as well. Wait, this guy's getting bodied. Oh, man. That's so funny. But yeah, people ask me how to play the early game against Gnar. That's kind of how you do it. Okay, so I announced it in my other video. If this one goes up before that one, I'm sorry. There's another video I have playing against Nautilus top lane that's coming out soon. I'm getting all in here. No. My Goofling hits. I might be okay here. I'll just look for the wave. Oh. Oh, brother, no. I feel like I feel like what Broken Blade felt when Dokla solo killed him as Gnar. That's so that feels like you don't expect it. You don't expect the Gnar damage to come out like that. I guess my bad. Also, yeah, I talked about it in my other video that's coming out soon. I had a game where I played against Nautilus, so if you saw that video, you already know what the announcement is. But I did have a coaching session with the godfather of all Singed players, the originator of all Singed players, the legend himself, Dyrus, of TSM fame. Wow, and that was a fun coaching session, and I'm editing that video down. It's taking a little bit longer than I thought it would. Because working with two povs is a little bit hard for me. I'm not like the best video editor, but I mean I try my best, right? I'm like decent at it. My guide I edited totally by myself, by the way, if you were wondering. If any, get the fuck off me, bro. Oh, there's a plant here, nice. Yeah, the guide that I made I edited totally by myself, but I have very bad ADHD, so it's hard to focus on it. We can kill this guy here. I'm gonna bait for my Camille support, by the way. I bet you my Camille support just murders this Gnar. W so he can't run away. Hold the fling. I shouldn't have held the fling. I thought he'd been the W for a bit longer, but I mean that works. I get the passive procs. Run him down. Give me a fist bump. Flash. I don't know. Yeah, he used that shit on me, bro. Yep, he's at 6 minutes. Hello. Another gank from the Aatrox. Dude, this guy is like... And the Gnar is TPing too, actually, in River. This Aatrox has come top 4 times this game. 4 times. 4 times. And I'm still ahead of this Gnar in farm, and I have 2 turret plates on him, and I have a kill. Now I have armor boots. If I get W on him, I might just all in. He misses boomerang. Oh, he's so fucking fast, bro. Come here. I just need to put damage on him right now. Dodge, sidestep. Holy. My veins here, my veins here. You better ult me, brother. Oh my god. Goofling, please. I need to live this. Level up plus. Oh, he's pissed. He's all chatting. Oh, he's pissed, bro. He says, wow, so great. Wait, he's so mad. I have to leave. The jungler's here again, though, for the 5th time. This guy is pissed, bro. I'm going to fake my recall and push anyways, because I know the Gnar TP delayed. Okay, jungler went mid. He says, wow, okay, great. Brother, it is great, isn't it? It is great for me. Your junglers come top 4 times. It's nearly time. Right? And I'm ahead of you in everything except for kills. And even then, we're even. And it's a counter matchup for you, brother. You know, sometimes you just have to enjoy it. But yeah, the coaching session with Dyrus went very well. And that video will be coming out soon. The editing is just taking a bit longer than I thought, because I do my edits for special videos like that. I edit them down by hand. I could ask someone else to do it or like pay someone else to do it, but I'm really lazy for that, so I don't like doing that. I guess it would save me time, but I mean, what else am I gonna do with my time? I'm on my computer anyways, right? So like, why not just save the money and do it myself? But I'm also like not good at my fucking cannon. I'm not good at doing like meme edits. You know what I mean? My edits are like, I can make some pretty funny edits, but I'm not good at making like the super over the top like meme edits, right? Maybe a skill that I should work on. I have a friend named Chaser Free Wi-Fi who actually does like those .exe videos, and he's very good at them. Why didn't I see that? I didn't see the indicator for his W. That was weird. He just S moved. I think he's pissed, by the way. Usually don't S move unless you're pissed on Gnar. I can't believe this guy all chatted me. Bro, you can't be mad that my team ganked you when your jungler covered your lane 4 times. I got 2 ganks this game. You've gotten 4. Okay? Like, you can't be mad about that. And again, you're in the counter matchup as well. And they're nerfing one of my core items next patch. They're nerfing Protoplasm Harness next patch. I mean, it's a deserved nerf. They're adding 100 gold cost and reducing the early health and the early healing on it. So it's like fine. I think it's a deserved nerf. In my opinion, you want my honest opinion, they probably should nerf it a bit more. Maybe put it to like 2,800 gold. I just feel like the item is quite strong. But I also play probably the best user of the item in the entire game. I know Leona is absolutely batshit insane with this. Aatrox is running... I don't know where he's going. Crab, probably. I know Leona is really good with it, right? I know Rammus is amazing with it. Apparently Nasus is very good as well. They said they're nerfing it for Nasus jungle instead of nerfing Nasus jungle, which I think is fine. But I also think that it's like strong on a lot of characters. I love how fun the item is, but I do feel like Protoplasm kind of makes Singe feel like a bit of a fling bot, if that makes sense. But we're sort of just in a fling bot season right now as well, right? I just scratched my neck while I recall. We're sort of just in a fling bot season, in my opinion. Like, if you're not tanky this season, you just get ran over, especially later into the game. We're not really in a... Unflinching is big value so far this game. Look at that. Look at the uptime on that rune. Right now, in the current season 16, if you're not tanky later into the game, if you don't scale into being a beefy tanky champion... I'm not saying tank, right? I'm saying tanky. I finished my quest 2 waves before this guy. It's going to take him 2 full waves to get this, which is 1 minute before, which is huge. If you're not tanky in the later parts of the game, the enemy AD carry just absolutely annihilates you instantly. It's wild how much damage late game AD carries have now with 7 items. And because they have increased gold income, they can reach 6 items by the time that... Or 6.5 items. By the time that you reach... Oh, I turned my poison on. No. I mean, I'm still 10 plus CS per minute. I'm not mad, but that's crazy, bro. That's completely my bad for turning poison on. Wow. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, late game AD carries just absolutely shred you now. They just shred you. So if you're not tanky, like you're gonna get slammed essentially late game. My Vayne is nearby again. I doubt I'm getting help. I'm gonna use my teleport shield to just tank this guy and maybe get a fling. Nah. My Camille is all chatting bye to them as she escaped a gank. Not so lucky for my AD carry though. Okay, this guy is still here, which is fine. He tried to bounce Boomerang, and he lost like 1/3 of his health to Poison Deathfire. Oh, I lost 1/3 of my health to W procs, so whatever. That's fine. His health is more valuable than mine right now, in my opinion. I'm gonna recall after this, hopefully. So he's chasing me here. I don't think it's gonna matter too much. Ooh, I might be dead, actually. Nah, I'm fucking dead. 5 ganks top. Okay, 5 ganks top, and I'm still over 10 CS per minute. I mean, just, bro. All right, man. If you're wondering how you pressure a Singed when you are having a rough lane, this is how. Sometimes you just have to absorb the death for your team so that your team can flourish elsewhere. Like, my team is currently zoning him off of his own jungle. That's something, I suppose. And looks like we took the camp as well. Move down for Dragon here. I don't have teleport up, so I just move. If Nar split pushes top, then we go for Dragon. If Quay over pushes bottom, then I'm gonna kill him. My Q slows. This guy's dead. He just S move. He knows he's dead. I wanted to last at that, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, I'm willing to give my tier 1 turret. I might stay, but I need my team to do Dragon here really badly, guys. Really badly. I'm gonna go for one more wave. I'm such a greedy pig. I need it. I need this wave. Also, he might teleport down if he's worried I'm gonna take this tier 1, which would be dumb of him, but he might do it. You never know. Like, if his team's picking help, right? No, dude, no, come on. I'm like announcing this Nars play-by-play. That's so funny. Why TP there though? You have 2 dead, right? It's not a good TP. You're not gonna kill me. Just gonna walk it out. I'm gonna walk it out. I'm gonna abuse Protoplasm while it's still OP. And just rush it now. Okay, Aatrox on my tier 2 top. This guy loves top lane, man. Go back. Go away, dude. He just took 3 turret plates off my tier 2. At least Gnar didn't get them, but that is annoying. Okay, Aatrox is gonna be walking through there. I don't want to join without my ultimate, so I need to push and maybe take this tier 1 top. Anivia is currently holding bot tier 1 from Gnar as well. I don't think he's going to be able to out wave clear her, right? We're talking about Anivia. We're talking about practice. So I just push this. I bet you Aatrox will be here because he's been here 5 times and ganked me 5 times. And I'm still over 10 CS per minute, by the way. Despite everything. Yeah, okay, bud. At least have the common courtesy to finish your wave. This guy's Edge of Night now as well. He's building to counter me as well. We have 3 auto attackers. This guy's building Edge of Night. Okay, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Edge of Night versus 3 auto attackers. I itemize efficiently, says this guy. Yeah, he doesn't know what that means, so. Okay, teleport's back up. Protoplasm is up. I'll be a lot tankier now as well. Have to abuse it while it's OP. And honestly, it has been pretty OP for like 7 months now. Since it came out, it was pretty OP. The scaling used to be, I think, 250% of your bonus armor and MR, which was just like insane for the heal. But then what they did was they nerfed the scaling. The Senna is dead. And they nerfed the scaling and they increased the base healing. But then even that was really strong. So now they're going to nerf the base healing. It's going to be the same at level 18. Bye-bye. But it's going to be decreased until then. Because like the lower level heals will be worse, right? So it's going to be a slightly weaker item number 2, 3, 4, whatever. But really good at 5, 6 still. I think I'm gonna most likely still build this item at item 2 and 3, just because I just feel like it's so good. It's just so damn good on Singed. I feel like it's worth it still on him, but I'd have to play the item out to be sure. I don't think that the guide will be affected, right? I've been waiting all season, by the way, to make that guide, and I said to myself, okay. I said to myself, okay, if they were going to nerf any items, they would have nerfed it by now, is what I said when I was making that guide last week. If you haven't watched it, by the way, go watch it. It's featured on my YouTube channel. It's one of the best guides for Singed I've ever made, personally, I think. And I said to myself, there's no way they're going to nerf Protoplasm. There's just no way. If they were going to do it, they would have nerfed it by now. And lo and behold, days after I released my guide, they announced they're going to nerf Protoplasm. I said, fine, you know what? That's just my luck. This happens every time I make a guide. I'm still over 10 CS per minute, by the way. Every time I make a guide, some shit happens right afterwards. It's like, maybe Riot is giving me the common courtesy to finish my guide before they decide what's OP and what's not. And in the guide, I definitely said, hey, Protoplasm is quite frankly insane on Singed. And I know that some Rioters do watch my content. I'm aware of this, right? I can't name names, but I know some of them do watch my content, and it's not outside of the realm of possibility that I maybe I'm the reason why they decided to finally, after 7 months of the item being disgustingly overpowered, they're saying, hey, let's nerf it a little bit. Because in the guide I was just like, yeah, it is stupidly overpowered. Like it's ridiculous. It's not that good against tree damage, obviously. I'm keeping in on this. My Vayne jungle is popping off. I don't think I'm catching anything here. Yeah, okay, bye. It's not that good against tree damage, obviously. It's not that good against executions as well. So like Garen ult, it's very bad against. Urgot ult, it's not that great against. And champions like Fiora, Camille, actually it's really good against Camille, but not good against Fiora, because Fiora's percent max health tree damage, and Camille is just a flat modifier on top of her Q. But any percent max health, it's not great against. So Gwen, it's not amazing against Gwen either. But that's like a couple champions out of the ones that you're gonna be seeing. Like against the enemy team right there, incredible item, right? It's so high value against most teams. So I am sad for the nerf, but it is still a hilariously synergistic item. You remember, guys? Do you? I messaged Riot Nstep about Protoplasm when it came out. Right? I messaged Riot Nstep about Protoplasm when it came out. I was like, hey, this is gonna be like insanely busted on Singed, is what I said to him. Something along those lines. And you know what this guy said to me? He said, wow, I didn't think about Singed when I made that item at all. But you're right. I was like, what do you mean you didn't think about Singed at all? This is just like months after he had added the minion last hit to Singed as Q. Like, he was the one who worked on that, right? And so I feel like maybe, I don't know if it's like project burnout or something. I'm not sure what the work schedule is like at Riot. I'm sure they just go from project to project to project, right? Just over and over. But I find that so funny that this designer basically made the perfect like defensive Singed item he possibly could, like better than Anathema's chains, by the way, and that item was goated. Like the perfect defensive Singed item, but and then he says, you know, I didn't think about him at all when I made this. I take it back, by the way. There is one item that stands above the rest. The perfect defensive item of today versus the perfect defensive item of all time for Singed. And the perfect defensive item of all time for Singed is ZZ Route Portal. We're starting Baron. If you watch MSI, you'll know that this is this the Hunter Baron? It's shitting on me, so I think it might be the Hunter Baron. I forgot that this was even a thing. Move back to zone these guys out here in a second. Okay, move back to zone. Okay, I guess we get Baron. I'm still over 10 CS per minute, by the way. I'm in too deep. I'm in too deep. Goodbye. Where am I going right now? I'm like, okay, you know, okay, I guess I'll just go bottom with my almost 11 CS per minute, by the way. I just looked at my number. Oh shit. Can I save you, Anivia? With a little W. Anivia! Oh, bait the R. Wait, run. No, run. She's got the Storm Raiders. We're out. I can't believe I was even close to 11 CS per minute. This again, the Aatrox ganked me 5 times. 5. F-I-V-E 5 times, and I'm just like, yeah. You know? You can't teach that. Actually, you can teach that. But people, I think if I had to name the #1 mistake a lot of my students make in coaching, I'm not saying Dyrus made this mistake, but that's because Dyrus is also like just historically a very good player with good fundamentals, right? But the #1 mistake that a lot of my students make in coaching is, she has egg, right? Okay, let's fight. This way is Oh. My Protoplasm's down. It was down by 1 second. I die there. I was counting on the tenacity from Protoplasm and it was down. Oh man, whatever. If I had to say the #1 mistake that a lot of my students make in coaching is that they get sometimes a little bit too caught up, right, in trying to roam with the team in mid game. If you have teleport, right, you can roam to side lanes or move to side lanes like what I'm doing and just continue to like farm insanely high and pressure the map from 2 directions, right? Because if a fight does break out, then you have your teleport for that. And if a fight doesn't break out, then you just keep getting big. I'm still ahead of this Gnar by 30 CS, which is crazy, you know, but it is what it is. And got ganked 5 times, you know. We were up in turret plates until the Aatrox finished my turret, I think is what happened. But
on my way.
I'll go for the Zhonya's next. I believe it is going to be a Zhonya's game. I could TP bottom, but I think you're dead. There's his flash. Damn, that guy hurts. My R is down. My R is up. Flinging back in. Nice. I have to try and grab this Hwei. Hwei needs to die. What a QE by Anivia. This guy's R. He's stunned though. Fling. Oh, no, he's pissed. Nice. I'm going to go and just hard trip bot. I don't think that I'm able to. The Neela's alive. I don't like that. She can 2-tap me from this health if she has Collector. But I think I'm just going to push bottom for now. And then reset and run to Dragon because I don't actually want to. I'm going to sweep for this Neela's ult here. I don't want to actually walk there right now. And I don't want to spend my teleport if I don't have to, right? Enemy team is still dead. If they fight, I'll look for a TP, but she will be by herself, hopefully. The enemy Neela. Well, she's on Dragon, what the hell? Alright, I guess we'll go. I didn't need to teleport here, but now I'm aura farming with the shield. I did need to teleport, actually. Yeah, the Aatrox is already here as well. Fling him over the wall? I fucked it up. He's dead though, nice. Chemtech Soul. 2 Chemtech buffs. 1 Chemtech buff gives tenacity. And 2 gives more tenacity and slow resistance. Chemtech Soul gives you damage reduction when you're below half health. And amplified damage output when you're below half health. And with this build, with the Protoplasm build, and I'm buying a Seeker's the Zonya's as well, I love being low health, right? So it's a lot of damage output to just get. That being said, is Chemtech a boring soul? Yes, Chemtech is a very boring soul, but it is still powerful, right? Nah, buddy. Nah, buddy. Come on. You're trying to get me, Gnar. I'm not letting you do it again. I think even if he ults me there, I don't think he has the damage to kill me. Through Protoplasm and 3.6k health, level 3R, I don't see it happening. He doesn't have Grievous wounds either, right? So, alright, just gonna shove bot lane here. But yeah, be prepared for that Dyrus coaching video in the next few days. After you see this, because I will be working on it to make it as fun as possible. Not like as fun as possible, right? It's still meant to be a mostly educational video as well, while having like some good moments. But it'll be a pretty fun video. I think you guys will like it a lot. I'm very excited about it. Will be a good time. And because I know people are gonna ask, I did also ask, oh shit. Well, she's dead. Okay, I did also ask Natty Nat if he wanted Singed coaching, and he said he wasn't sure because he was not sure if he was gonna stick to top lane, right? So, and he also did say, that he would reach out if he wanted it. So we'll see how that goes, I guess. I mean, you never know. But I'm cool with it either way, right? I just love spreading the joy of this champion. My favorite champion in this game. Oh my god! Oh, League of Legends Classic. Okay, I needed to float to you guys the idea. I talked about it a bit in the end of my other video. But I'm considering just a straight up pivot into League Classic, like a month of content when it comes out. Because I have a lot of knowledge of the old game. I know everything about the old game still almost, right? I'm gonna stay here actually to let these cannons just hit your turret. But I have so much like residual knowledge of the old game. Whenever the old mastery system was in place, I used to do like, everyone would do like 21 points in one tree and then 9 points in the other and leave the third one empty. I would always do the most schizo mastery pages. Like I would do some instant like 15, 5 and 10, right? Stuff like that. Just to get like some crazy spread of stats and effects for masteries. Old masteries was basically what Runes Reforged is now, except with like triple the choices that we have in Runes Reforged. I'm not even joking. And then old Runes was just like the stat chart system, except like just big, right? Like you had a bunch more stats you could pick from, like a lot more, which was cool, right? I think I preferred the old system over what we have now, but that's just me. I've never really liked Runes Reforged ever since it came out, because the old system, as you guys will find out when League Classic comes out, had way more choices to like customize your champion. It felt so customizable, right? Like you genuinely felt you could make every champion feel like your own version of that champion, right? The amount of differences between champions played by two different people of the same champion was insane. I'm still 10.5 CS per minute right now. What the fuck is going on this game? Bye-bye. 9x Neela. I don't know what Neela was doing this game, but I'm not 9xing her. GG, GG, GG. Very nice. But yeah, guys, that being said, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I put a little bit of oil in my hair. I think it looks fantastic now. But that being said, I think I just said that, actually. All right, bye. Mwah. See you in the next one.